Hey guys, we're doing today's read out loud a little different. It's a short story that I had purchased. I'll put the link on top in the description, and maybe it'll let you guys read the rest of the story. But I'm gonna do it today and tomorrow and Friday as well. I believe I'll keep reading the story. I don't think we'll get it done. It's a little short story, and I don't know if the PDF is free, so I'll continue putting the link. You're more than welcome to read it, or if you like, I think it's like you can buy it. I'm not sure, but here we go. It's called "The Post" by Shea Serrano, and it's a short story of no consequence at all. Okay, the rivalry between Sammy and Mateo began about 2 years ago, during the winter of 1994. It started over the dumbest thing, really. What happened was the group, Sammy, Mateo, Crystal, and Wyatt, was hanging out at Wyatt's apartment. They always hung out at Wyatt's apartment because Wyatt's mom was never there because she worked night shifts at a bar. Additionally, Wyatt's dad had passed away a couple years earlier. So, because of that combination of circumstances, Wyatt and his two younger sisters were always alone. Everyone could do whatever they wanted there. There was no adult supervision. That's why this place was the hangout spot. It was something that Mateo, Crystal, and Sammy thought was cool, and would continue to think was cool all the way up until they would become proper adults, which point they would realize how sad it must have been for Wyatt and his sister to have to grow up that way. At any rate, the group was hanging out at Wyatt's apartment, and they were playing a video game called Killer Instinct on Super Nintendo, and Sammy and Mateo were matched up against each other. Mateo had chosen a character named Orchid, who he liked because he memorized a lethal combo of hers that he would just do over and over and over again. Everyone thought it was super fucking annoying that he played the game that way, but nobody could argue against its effectiveness as a fighting strategy. Sammy had chosen a character and its name Spinal, who he had liked because Spinal was a skeleton who wore a headband. He thought it was a curious fashion choice for a skeleton to make. It's fascinating to me that he wears a headband, Sammy would say each time he picked Spinal. Headbands are to keep your hair out of your eyes, or to keep sweat out of your eyes. But skeletons don't have hair, and also they don't sweat. I mean, Spinal is wearing one because he thinks it looks cool. Skeletons are so much more compelling than I'd assume. Samuel was very proud of himself for noticing this. He felt like the rest of the group never gave him enough credit for his insight into things of one of the presumptuous skeletons in the skeleton community. At any rate, Mateo had chosen Orchid, and Sammy had chosen Spinal, and Mateo won the match easily. And so he would gloat it and listen. Neither of those things were uncommon. Mateo was a full 18 months older than everyone else in the group, as much as he was bigger and stronger and more practiced. In life, particularly with regard to sports and video games, and the only thing he liked better than being the best at those things amongst his friends was reminding everyone that he was the best at those things amongst his friends. He won regularly enough and talked shit regularly enough. Eventually, it became a natural and accepting behavior in the group. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'll read some more later on. So enjoy your day, guys. Have a good day.